Wettrick's taught me a lot about broadcasting. Not just about broadcasting. I know he's a broadcasting teacher, but he's taught me a lot about life in general, with a lot of his experiences in his life that he's shared with me, not just me, but with our class.
He's been one of the finest teachers that I've ever had in my schooling career. He's been there to guide me in a direction, but he ultimately let go of my hand and let me go on my own way. My high school career wouldn't be what it is without him. If I look back on my high school career, I'll see Wettrick, and I could never see it any other way.
My first impression of Wettrick, he's definitely different from other teachers. He has a different sense of what kind of relationship that a teacher should have with a student. And I think it's actually pretty interesting in his class because he's more open than other teachers. So it makes for a more fun experience.
I came into the class and he was discussing so many modern things, so many things that related to our life, like the media, politics, stuff like that. And he didn't even really go into video production. But for some reason, he was just one of those people, and the way he talked about it just made you feel like you were compelled to answer those kind of questions. Like you were like, I don't know this, but I'm gonna go home and get on CNN and get on stuff like that just so I can answer the questions that he's asking. Because it wasn't really a need to you didn't feel like you needed to impress him, but you felt like you just wanted to have an actual conversation and be able to keep up with what he was talking about. And I think that kind of motivation that he put into us has, gone all the way out through now.
My first impression, I don't think I really knew what to think about Mr. Wettrick for a little while. It took me a little bit to actually get to know him and to learn more about him, but then once I did, I ended up really liking him, and he's been a great teacher.
Mr. Wettrick has impacted my life a lot, obviously with helping me develop my skills in editing and, the broadcasting side and being a teacher, but ultimately he's kind of changed my life and made me a better person. We've had so many life talks and just talks about the future and everything, and he's just kind of, like I said, made me an all-around better person and helped me with personal things, stuff that you just don't get from a lot of other teachers.
Before I came into high school, actually, I was a loser, just to say the least. I knew nobody, and I had very little friends, and I was not very self-confident myself. In my abilities in filmmaking and just in myself in general. But then I came here, and then he's just he just kind of changed my point of view around things, and with this program FCTV, I was able to able to bring me out of that, and I became more confident in myself, and then just learned. He helped me figure out who I am as a person, and I've in a sense come out of my shell more.
He has taught me a lot of things about myself and about how to treat other people and to be nice to them, and always take time to make sure people are doing okay and ask them how their day's going. And he taught me that women have all the power.
Way more that can be described, that can be put into words. There are teachers, and then there's Mr. Wettrick. He's on a whole different level. Obviously he came in, everybody knows he wasn't a broadcast teacher. He's an English teacher who picked up journalism he picked up FCTV because it's a hobby. But even that hobby, he knows so much about it. People always say, he's an English teacher, he doesn't know about his hobby, the next person would come in. But he took his own time and effort. He didn't go to college for TCOM and stuff. He came and he learned all this stuff on his own time with the class, and that's one thing that I think separated him from other teachers, is that he wasn't just a teacher claiming to be the expert. He was learning along with you.
Don't stop. What you're doing now works, and I want you to realize that it works. And may the force be with you.
I'd say good luck, and I'm very happy for you to get this new job that will definitely help benefit you and your family.
I just want him to continue doing what he's done here. Not only being a teacher, but like I said, helping people, just changing their lives, because everybody needs that person, that friend, and he's been that for all of us. So I just hope that he continues to do that for his other students.
I'm really proud of everything that he has done for FCTV and FCHS, and that he's done for us as students, and that he's more than a teacher. He's a really, really big influence in my life, and I'm really glad I've got to spend 4 years with him.
He's been like a second father to me in a way, or just another family member, a really supportive family member. Like a family member, he's been there through those moments where things have gotten technical difficulties behind the scenes when a project was being done. And an all-around great guy. And I'm gonna hate to see him go.
I came in here not knowing, my full strengths. I came in here because I liked him as a teacher, and as a person. But now I'm in this class and I realize that I can do what I've always wanted to set out to do, and that's to do stuff with video. And I think without his class, I wouldn't come to that realization.
I'd like to thank Mr. Wettrick for being an outstanding teacher and an outstanding friend, and not just helping me with broadcasting, but helping me with life.
The opportunities he's given me, the contacts he's given me, the drive and the determination to not only better myself but others. I think so much more outside of the box because of him. And he's not, like I said, he's not just a teacher. He makes people better. And if that should honestly be the goal of every teacher, is to not just teach kids material, but to make them better.
I would like to thank Mr. Wettrick for teaching me that I can do anything and go take any opportunity that I want to, and that the worst somebody can say to you is no. So why don't you just ask in the first place? And for just being a really great influence.
I would really like to thank him for all of the times that he's been able to talk to me about things at home, or just make me have a better day and put a smile on my face. Not everybody can do that, and I really appreciate that.
It's been a blessing to have Mr. Wettrick as a teacher, and I couldn't have asked for anybody else.
I'm gonna give you the advice that you've always given us. Opportunities are everywhere. Go take it, man.
So tell